Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about a question that I've gotten a few times, but not too much. Then that question is, what type of knife should I get if I don't really know much about knives and I want one that's good but not too expensive? And to start off, something that would be great would be like the classic Swiss Army knife or an OpenL. Swiss Army knives are typically pretty inexpensive, but you can get up into a price range. This is the basic Swiss Army knife Tinker. This one costs right about 20 bucks. You get a small knife blade, bigger knife blade, and a few different tools like a bottle opener, screwdriver, wire bender, and then a can opener. And then as well as an awl in the back and a Phillips head screwdriver, toothpicks, and tweezers. And you get this for 20 bucks. This, you can't go wrong with this. And then the OpenL, this thing, this is the OpenL number 6, but you can find all sorts of different sizes. I believe 6 stands for how many centimeters long it is. I'm not 100% sure on that. And then as well, it's not very scary and it's simple. It locks, so if you're in a place that has locking knife restrictions, this may not be for you, but I'm going to talk about a few others shortly. So you can get these in carbon steel or just a standard stainless steel like this one is. They're pretty inexpensive. This one, I think it runs around 12 bucks. It's like, then you can get them all different sizes. You can get small ones, bigger ones, but the price will vary depending on which one you get. This is a great pocket knife for people who don't really know much about pocket knives. Frankly, people that do know about knives, like I've carried this one before and haven't felt regret against it. And then you got like this one. This is a straight old timer knife, not specifically an old timer, but like one of their traditional knives. You can find these under 20 bucks on the regular. They come super sharp. They're non-locking. Good in the hands. Good in the pocket. This one's not going to scare somebody because they're used to their grandfathers carrying this, because this is also known as a grandfather knife. You get 3 blades. You get some fake bone, because I doubt they would put real bone on a knife under 20 bucks, but you can get various patterns, various colors for this. Not so sure about on the blade steel. It may hold an edge for a bit. You may need to sharpen it, but this is also a great starter knife. And then if you want to go a little bit more, like you can get something like the Smith & Wesson here. This one is, I'm not sure the price. I got it for Christmas, but this one is not bad. It uses 8CR13 steel, 8CR13 MOV steel, which is barely good or barely bad, depending on how you put it. And then their names are put here. And then this one, you can hold in your hand like this, or you can choke up on it. This one is not bad for everyday carry, and it's not assisted. It is a liner lock. And like something like this, there are many different knives in this category. And then with a pocket clip, it depends, like you can get many different knives from a pocket clip, or with a pocket clip. But it's like different knives have different types of pocket clips. Like the way you carry it, you can carry it like this, like this, how this one's set up, or the other direction. And then this one has a flipper tab, which doesn't really work too well since it's not very expensive, but you can't go wrong with this one, because if you don't use it much or know how to sharpen knives, this one's not going to be a problem. And then other things like even a basic utility knife like this Craftsman right here, not too expensive, like 10 bucks at most. at your local hardware store. Get a bunch of different ones of these. Don't have to worry about maintaining a blade because you just pull it out. And then if you do want to get something a little bit better, but not go overboard, like this one you can typically find right at $100. This is Benchmade Mini Griptilian. This one's in D2, but you mainly nowadays find them in 154 cm. This was an exclusive for Bass Pro Shop or something a while ago. So these things are good for the price. You got axis lock. These things will work for you for a while. Typically, though, I suggest starting with the ones that I mentioned over here before, and like can't go wrong with a cheaper knife if you're just starting off. If you want something good to start off with, go with like a Spyderco. They typically have some good stuff. Like the Delica, I know, is good value for its price, but price is slowly increasing. And then you can also just go pick out a knife that you think would work for you. Like this is just in my opinion. But the best knife that's going to work for you is something that's affordable and that you know is good quality. Like a Victorinox, it's not going to just cheap out on you. You know it's going to work for you. This knife and this knife, because they're not scary and expensive. This knife if you want something more of a beater type deal. This is just how most people can make their way through life without knowing much about pocket knives. Just find something. It's all down to the person. Just find something that works nicely for you. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.